Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today I think since there's quite a few things going on in order of farming, I was like, I guess I'll do a video on what you should farm, because maybe you're a newerish player, you don't know what you should be farming or focusing on, because it kind of just depends also on your account mainly, so I can go over that. So what I'm going to be going over is mainly should you be focusing on, the main things you're going to be doing is either point event, epic raids, which is down here, the Meadows Grande epic raid, it's the awakened one. This bad boy has 72 million HP, so I'm not touching it. I'm not farming it. I cleared out the shop for the most part, so I'm basically done. I recommend just trying to get as whatever you can from here. I already have basically everything out of here. I'm fine. I don't need these. I can just farm this regularly through IT or IZ. So in my opinion, for epic raids, just farm out the shop. It's not worth farming this for the potions or the droplets, in my opinion. Just wait until next month if you need droplets badly, because I farm droplets through here. I never really farm it through co-op. Co-op droplet zone is basically dead. They probably need like a ×10 for like a week, and you get like 200 per attribute per stamina. Otherwise it's just not worth it. In my opinion, I think the best thing to farm right now is IZ overall, because you go in one run with a ×10 or a character with +10 or +15 in my book, since I have eburn. You get like 130 to 140 potions, which is pretty crazy. So let me just show you a run. I'll just go through one run, and then I can go over that, and then I'll go through IZ or IT, and then the point event, and then yeah. Let me know down below what you're farming. You know, I'm kind of just curious what you guys up to right now. Not too much to do. There isn't like a new event like Brawl event or anything like that. But yeah, I'll just be right back and I'll show you the quick little run that I'll be doing. This is my build, by the way. I don't think she can hit enemies actually, so I would probably want to bring that. Yeah, I'll probably bring that. But then you just go, you know, full stamina damage and recharge or whatnot, and then I bring this. You can bring a droplet link if you really need to. I'm not going to, since it just doesn't increase it by that much, so I'm just not going to focus on that. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so let's just hop in. Usually I would just auto this, like 8th anniversary Ichigo, or you know, you can just literally like go with a full auto build and you're fine. But obviously for video's sake, I'm not going to do that. But as you can see, it's like super easy. That's why, whoops, I missed it. That's why I just prefer doing IZ right now, especially on ×2, because it's just super easy. The Awaken Epic Raid right now is honestly pretty annoying, pretty difficult if you don't have a full lobby that knows what you're doing, because there's so many like one-shot attacks. They're all really fast. It's just not really that fun to go into and just get absolutely wiped, you know. So this, super easy, you know, and you get quite a bit of rewards for it, which is the main thing. Especially if you have everybody with a Raruka, and then the eburn link, you get like 130 to 140 depending on RNG. I'll start this up, wait for the bosses. There we go, perfect right there. And then we just keep on grooving. I really like Raruka and IZ. I think she's still a very good character. She has pretty good damage values. Obviously, not as much as like, you know, what's his name, Tensa or Senjumaru or anything. But I like the +10. It's really nice. Hopefully we get a better character for like +10 for the other attributes. I think Jusho is pretty good. Who's another one? Just get all these. I think Momo. I mean, honestly, I think they're all pretty good just for doing IZ. Epic raids, though, I'm not the biggest fan of them. Hopefully, we can get something. Oh, I thought it was a charge attack. Whoopsies. Oh well. Just go right there, and the Toshiro should debuff them. I believe. That's the SI or the full, the soul bomb that debuffs. There we go. Boom. To be honest, kind of a very slow run, but I mean, we could probably have given her like long stride or something. That probably would have helped. She's a bit slow, but yeah, super easy. I probably could have autoed it if I really wanted to. I mean, 130 is not bad. And then only 96, bro. The drop in that one, 120. That's like the lowest too, because I mean, we had, you know, the Toshiro and then the Momo. They're only giving +5, I assume. But it's very easy. Epic raid, you get like 80, I think, to be honest. And there's no way you're clearing that epic grade with like a full Ruka team, you know. It's going to be a very slow run. So this is why I think the IZ is the best right now. Obviously, it depends on the attribute you need. Maybe you just need only one color. That's fine. IT, I mean, nothing's really changed. It's definitely very easy right now, considering I think it's one of the more easier maps to do. It's all just very straight, linear, like thin hallways. So if they have any of your characters have a beam, it's very, very, very easy to do. So there is that, you know. So that's what I would do. I guess I can show my builds real quick because maybe you're a newer player. For this, I just use 8th Anniversary Ichigo. I just auto. I just let people join. I carry them. They bring potions. I'm fine. Give him dodge and last ditch, so that way he just like literally never dies, especially on these maps, because there's not a bunch of enemies that like spawn behind him or anything. That's like his biggest weakness, is like when you kill an enemy group in front of you and then they spawn behind you. That usually messes him up. For technique, now I'm 100% using Hollybill. If you want to use a DPS character, I would recommend Quincy Ichigo. He's very good on this map. Or, I believe it's actually Quincy enemies, if I'm not mistaken. So, Ichibe would do very well there, because I believe he has Killer, unless I'm wrong. Tosho still does very good. His gauge, you know, he does good enough damage. Heart, 100% Ragaku. This Ichigo, if you have him, he's good damage-wise. He doesn't really give any potions. Obviously, Rangaku is a potion character, so I prefer her. And then as for speed, Senjumaru Tensa, it's literally about it. Both very great characters to use. And then Mind, I'm not going to lie, Balgo for this month, because, okay, so it is this one, because I know that he has Killer. I remember using the other day. And then other than that, I would probably just use White. This is not White, this is Yuha. Use Yuha, to be honest. Just because he's a really good DPS. But Balgo is just really fun. I really like him for this month especially. But yeah, those two is who I would mainly use. So yeah, let's just go over the point event now. Alright, so if you're curious on if you should farm the point event, I haven't really farmed it too much outside of me doing my one video where I farmed 10 million points. I mean, yet again, I did farm 10 million points, so I don't really need to do that much anymore. I still probably should, but I would at least wait till this drops, which I think is in like 1 day time by the time I upload this. Extra Quest 6, because then you'll get, I think it's like 20 or 30,000 more points if you farm this. 4, 5, and 6 all give the exact same points if you do the Nightmare difficulty on them. It's just depending on what kind of like materials you want to farm. Like if you go here, this will be like the purple crystals and jewels and whatnot. So yeah, that's how you choose which one you want to do there. And then realistically, if you want to farm this, I would recommend having at least 4 bonuses. So 400 or 200% points, and then 4 out of 8 of the present bonuses. Obviously, if 8 out of 8, then yes, I think it's definitely worth it, because you get way more if you have the 8 out of 8. If you have the 4 out of 8, it's kind of like, eh. I mean, you can. It's just kind of up to you at that point. But, I mean, it's like, what else are you going to really be farming? Unless you're, like, super low on a certain attribute, of course, obviously. Of, like, potions or droplets or something. So, realistically, how I would probably rank it is I would say get to the 10 million points, or at least the bare minimum, the 3 million point threshold for the point event. So that way you can get the, what is the 3 million point event one again? It's the Essence Scroll. Realistically, you only need to do 2 million, but the Essence Scroll is very nice to have. You're going to need a lot of them. But most people just go for the 5-star ticket. Fair enough. After that, it's kind of up to you. I would do epic raids after that. And then IZ, and then IT, and then epic raid. The epic raid shop is literally the only thing I cared about. I don't really want to farm potions in here. It's very difficult. It takes way longer. You need more people to fill up the lobby. Why would you do that when ×2 IZ is going on, you know? Let me see, how long is the ×2 IZ actually even going on for? Imagine it ends before this video even uploads. Alright, well, BBS isn't loading, so I assume it's going to be here for at least another week. It's only been here for like 2 or 3 days at this point, so I would recommend farming it. That's how I T10 my entire box. I farmed like 200,000 potions of each attribute in like a week or so, and yeah, it helped out quite a bit. So that's what I would recommend farming right now. Get the point event done. get the ER shop, and then just farm the point event, or the IZ times 2. A lot of rambling, my bad, but yeah, either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Just a little informational video for people who are just a bit newer to the game. Take care and peace out.